Zoe, pizza is one of my favourite things, but for brunch it's even better. Often I go to the fridge and there's a box in there and it's like it's Christmas, isn't it? You get it in the oven, but there's nothing better than making a fresh pizza. And today I'm going to use some bagels. Now I've got some mozzarella cheese here, nice big chunk there. Grate some of that. About a third of that will be enough.
Okay.
I've got some salami here and some tomatoes. What I'll do is, with these 2 tomatoes here, I'm just going to slice them down through the middle here. Probably want to leave the knife work to the adults, the grown-ups, so they don't cut themselves. But it's a great way to get them interested in cooking. And as I've always said, when kids prepare their food, they're more likely to eat it.
Absolutely. Better, lots more conversation around food. It's more exciting for them.
There we go. Now, Zoe, if you can pick some of those basil leaves there.
Nice.
And what I'll do is
fresh basil leaves.
Squeeze this tray into the middle there. Now, these are great bagels. These are the Chicago-style bagels, which are steamed and not boiled. And what that means is they last a hell of a lot longer in your fridge or in the pantry.
Cool.
Look at that. They're ready to go like that.
And they're great, perfect little snack ready to go as well. So it's all about easeability. We're all poor in time, so we're all trying to find simple and delicious ways.
My favourite thing, of course, is to toast the bagel with some Vegemite. And the thing with my bagel, it has to be well toasted. I'm just giving you a warning. It has to be well toasted. And
Here's little ticks. If ever you produce breakfast for an audience, you have to abide by these rules.
I am quite fussy about it. And the sesame seed bagel as well. It's another one of my favourites. There we go. So put that in your little list and tick those little boxes for me. Now we'll start layering this up. A little bit of passata on the bottom. You could use tomato paste if you want, which is a lot thicker. Now I'll just put a couple of tomatoes on here. There we go. Spread them all the way around.
And look, the other good thing about using the bagel, which I just thought of then, is it holds its form really well with something like this. Often, particularly with kids, if you're kind of using your bagel, you don't want it all falling apart. You don't want to burn your fingers.
Are you talking about the Roman-style pizza? So when you pick it up, it actually flops down like that. Not my favourite style of pizza. A little bit of salt. I always put some salt on top of my tomato. I think salt and tomato go so well together. And a good twist of black pepper. And you can see it's quite coarse there. Zoe, now I want you to put a little bit of cheese on top of that basil there. And then we can load some of the other things on top of it. Save a little bit of cheese to go on top of it. And this is where we can have fun. That's your side and my side. I'll put a little bit of salami on here. There we go.
I might just stick with some capsicum or peppers.
You don't want any salami on yours?
No, I'm all right. I'm all right.
I love salami, one of my favourite things. I'll just spread that out like that. Now you
I love that you've got a lot of favourite things. Did you know that?
A lot of favourite. Look, brunch in the morning and salami. Now I've got some olives here, a couple of Kalamata olives. Squeeze them onto there like that. Now, you can see these are going to pile up quite well, but I've got a little bit of cheese there to put on top of it. Anchovies, or hairy fish, as I like to call them. This is almost like a capricciosa bagel pizza.
That is my favourite pizza. I'm a bit of a pizza lover.
Oh, fantastic. Now, I'm going to grab this grater there, and I'm going to put more cheese on mine, and you're going to put some more on yours.
Yeah, cool.
What I'm going to do is just grate it over the top here like this, so it melts. I've got some baking paper underneath, so all of the cheese, it sort of melts and becomes gooey around the side. I think it'd be like one big pizza cheese bagel pie. There we go. Some more cheese on yours, Zoe. You need more cheese.
No, I love the cheese.
Fantastic. Lots of cheese on there. Now, this is going to go into the oven at 200 degrees. What I've done really clever is I've left the griller on top of it so you get a bit of top heat, as well as plenty of oven heat around the outside of it to cook. So into the oven we go. Have a look at that, Zoe. I'll just pull this out here. Now, I'm going to show you why I grated it over the top of the tray. See these little crunchy bits here?
No, I love
I reckon these are the best.
Me too.
Now, I'm just going to cook into that one. Cut it up into some pieces so we can have a little bit of a taste of it. There's half for you and half for me. And I'll just
No, mine's this one.
Oh, come on, Zoe. Do you want me to cut that in half for you? There we go. Straight into the middle there like that. And there's your bagel. Now, make sure... So we filled in the hole, didn't we? With all the stuff on top of it. Have a little taste of that. I can taste the anchovy in it. I can smell the cheese and everything else.
That's delicious. I love all the ingredients. It feels fresh and clean. I know yours has probably got a little bit more of the fatty stuff on it, but this for me, I really like. Great brunch.
I think it's delicious, Zoe. I think it's great, but I reckon this will be a hard one to top. Be interested to see what you put up next.
Let's see about that.